Hey everyone, my name's Chris Lambert, and on this channel we talk Kanye West. And Drake done got me out of bed at 2:45 a.m. because he's leaking Kanye music. Like, what is going on? So, okay, Strapped here has kind of the summary tweet, right? So Drake just leaked Kanye West's diss at him, which it's not. There is stuff addressing Drake, but the song itself isn't entirely a Drake diss. Life of the Party. And you may remember we made a video on Life of the Party the other day. It's a song that's been talked about since the Las Vegas listening party. And Kanye played a little snippet of it while in Berlin talking to this person that was interviewing him. We know that Andre 3000 is on the song, which is fantastic, as there's still, as there should be, a large amount of Outkast fans, even though it's been such a long time since Outkast has put out anything, which, you know, one day, hopefully. But people are wondering what was going to happen with this song. Are we going to get it on an updated version of Donda? Is it going to be a deluxe edition? And it turns out Drake somehow got his hands on a version of the song and played it on his Apple Music radio station, Sound 42, and then immediately followed up the record with 7 a.m. on Bridal Path and No Friends in the Industry. So thanks to Strapped for the summary tweet. These are both songs that address Kanye, that kind of have Kanye disses on them. They're not that charged, right? Like, obviously Drake is unhappy with Kanye on those songs and calling him out a little bit, but it's not something where you're going, oh my goodness, I can't believe he said that. It's just kind of like, all right, he's not happy with Kanye. And it's the same kind of thing with Life of the Party. Kanye clearly has some tensions with Drake, but there's nothing Drake related on here that's so outrageous. We were like, oh, he really just went for Drake. My goodness. But the song itself is beautiful, right? Andre 3000's verse is great. We'll get to that in a second. But you can see Drake here just a couple hours ago, as it is now 3:10 a.m., so 2 hours and 10 minutes ago, posted to Twitter saying, Night Owl Sound, Fry Ye Fridays, certified edition right now. The key thing here is him saying guest mix by me, which you're like, what's a guest mix by him? Which would be this. He was foreshadowing Life of the Party coming out, and the devil emoji is part of that. Going back to 2018, you may remember that the devil emoji, or the purple demon emoji, is something that Kanye and Drake have kind of, it's become emblematic of their feud. So Kanye did a interview with Chicago's WGCI morning show on August 29th, 2018, and was asked about his relationship with the Sixth God following the Pusha T feud. And Kanye said, when you talk about the Drake thing, it hits me in a really sensitive place, because you like hang around people and they come to your house and be around your family and this and that, and then they get mad about a beat, which was Lift Yourself, and then send you purple demon emojis. So the Lift Yourself beat was initially something that Kanye had either made for Drake or made and was going to give to Drake when it was kind of finalized. Drake was going to use it for Scorpion. And then Kanye ended up scrapping it by releasing it on Ebro's morning show and kind of trolling everyone by saying he's going to release this new song, and that was it, and doing the whole poopity scoop thing. And Drake took that personally. And I can see why. Like, this guy promises you a song and then ends up doing that with it. And there's something to be said that Kanye wasn't thinking about Drake, or didn't think that it was going to ruin the song, that maybe Drake could still use it and it would be hype because, oh, we heard what Kanye did with it, but now look what Drake's doing with it. He turned it into an actual song. How awesome. I can see either perspective on that. Kanye kind of tainted it by doing what he did. Why would Drake want to use it at that point? And somebody else saying it's great marketing. You know, why not use it at this point? But in the aftermath of that interview, Drake posted this picture to Instagram. The boy 66666, you know, recalling the number of the devil, right? But also the sixth god, like in general. And then put the purple demon emoji with the crying face. So just like, oh, I can't believe Kanye's talking about this. See, ha ha ha, this is me. I did do that. And then Kanye's kind of called it out a couple other times on Twitter. It still bothers him that, whatchamacallit, Drake would just do that in the midst of something going on, something serious going on. Drake took such a petty approach, which, granted, Drake was mad at everything with Pusha T, like upset towards Kanye, all of that. So Kanye, as you can see at the bottom of the article, talked about like, it ain't no beef, ain't nobody going to jail. It's no in between. We all got love for Drake. We understand that he got upset about the story of Adidon. I feel it was insensitive for Drake to in any way stress me out in any way after TMZ while I'm in Wyoming healing, putting all the pieces together, working on music. And, you know, we'll reconcile that one day because we got work to do, and these voices is just too powerful. So despite whatever tension was there, Kanye clearly wanted to move on. But now, as things have kind of escalated leading up to the release of these albums, Drake and Kanye have both been taking shots at each other. Kanye has taken far more, I think, bigger shots at Drake on songs on Donda than what he kind of talks about on Life of the Party, but he addresses it more clearly on Life of the Party. Getting into the lyrics of Life of the Party, and I'm not going to link to the song because I just don't think I should be the one linking to leaks. So sorry about that. But it seems like it's at least currently available as people are ripping it and putting it to YouTube. And Genius still doesn't have updated lyrics, which is kind of wild to me because usually they do. And you might be seeing all these lyrics here, but this is from the Las Vegas listening party. They've updated Andre 3000's lyrics like all the way through. So this was not this filled out before. It just had a couple lines. But now they have everything that he says in the leaked song. It's just kind of waiting for Kanye's verse. So we'll see. It's a 6-minute song, which would have made it the longest song on Donda. And Kanye's verse is of a similar length to Off the Grid and what's the other song? Jesus Lord. So it's a very big verse that feels balanced against Andre 3000's, right? It's not like Kanye's kind of coming in with just the refrains. He's coming in with something that's like this length, but just completely different and very reflective. It definitely would have added some extra stuff to the album. So we'll see what he does with it. We know that Kanye has in the past updated albums, specifically thinking of St. Pablo added to The Life of Pablo. Is it something now where this song, given its release, is going to be added on just because? Or given what Drake did with it, Kanye's just going to say, you know what, forget that song. Again, we'll see. It seems like a waste to have a song with Andre 3000 that's never going to see the light of day, especially when Andre's giving a verse like this, right? Maybe that's what Drake was hoping for. There's still like an argument to be said that this is all very WWE, right? Like leaking a song like this seems like kind of a big deal, especially when you do it on Apple Music, right? You're playing an unreleased song from a label that might say, hey, you're costing us money, right? Drake and Kanye, I think, are both Universal. So maybe Drake gets permission. Maybe Universal's still mad at Kanye over the contract stuff and just doesn't care all that much. But we'll see if there's any more details that emerge in terms of how Drake would have gotten this song, if there is any fallout from this, or if it is just all theater, right? All WWE, because the shots that Drake and Kanye are taking at each other aren't that severe. I mean, there's definitely shots, but it's much different than 2018. Like Drake seemed way angrier at Kanye in 2018, and now it just feels a little bit like wrestling, right? Where it's just somewhat performative, but it doesn't feel like the two are suddenly going to come out and be best friends, though I would love to be worked in this situation. But I feel like Drake and Kanye probably worked themselves into a shoot at some point in time. So as there's more updates on this, of course, we'll be updating you with more videos. If you are enjoying the channel and you want to support us, the easiest way is to like, comment, subscribe, as any of those things tell YouTube this is a channel people like, and then they show it to others, which goes a long way in helping us. So thank you to all of you who do that. We also have a join membership option on YouTube. It's kind of YouTube's version of Patreon, where you can donate a monthly amount and you get some additional perks for being a member of the channel. So you can do that by going to the desktop version. I'll have to put a link in some of these videos. I keep saying that in videos, but we also have our podcast. It's the thing that we're most well known for, Watching the Throne, a lyrical analysis of Kanye West, where we go line by line, track by track through Kanye's discography, explaining the meanings, themes, concepts of every song on every album. So if you've ever listened to a Kanye album and you thought, I think there's more going on here, yes, you're right, there is, and we explain it. If you've ever listened to a song and you go, I think there's some themes and subtext here, yes, you're right, there is, and we explain it. We just started our season on Donda, going through every line on the album, a deep analysis. It's going to be the largest body of scholarly, critical analysis on this album that exists, I'm sure, for many years to come. So you can check out the podcast audio on every platform that has podcasts, Apple, Spotify, Tidal, wherever. We're also releasing videos for this season. So if you want to just follow along with the video footage on YouTube, you can. But all of our previous seasons on College Dropout, Late Registration, Graduation, 808s, Yay, Kids See Ghosts, and Jesus is King are audio only. So I don't think we'll ever update those episodes with video, but who knows? I just looked down. I thought it said start recording. I was like, I haven't been recording this whole time. I'm tired. It's 3 a.m. I'm going to go to bed. So until next time, stay wavy and keep it loopy. Cheers.